Hey friends, I'm Sue. How are you? Welcome to Spring Soul Wellness. Today I have a practice for you that is a little bit gentle, a little bit beginner, but most importantly, we want to take it easy on our heads today. So this is going to be a more upright practice. We are not going to do any down dogs or even kind of come flat. Let's just see what it's like to keep the head over the heart and just kind of move through a mindful practice. So if you need a blanket or pillow, something to start seated, go ahead and grab that. If you need tea or whatever your drink of choice is, feel free to fill up your cup, and we'll meet seated on our mats today. So yogis, take your time, come down to your seat, make your adjustments, fix your yoga pants if you need to. Maybe slide side to side, let your sitting bones find the surface. Take an inhale, roll your shoulders up, squeeze them up. You can even crunch your face. You might be doing it without trying. On your exhale, let it drop. Exhale, exhale. Maybe close the eyes or soften the gaze. Let the arms relax and just breathe. Let's bring in this idea of fusing being alert and being relaxed. So where in your body can you feel a little alert? Maybe your spine is tall. Maybe you feel your crown of your head lift a little higher. And maybe even just pulling in your senses, the sounds you're hearing, so your ears are really paying attention. You can bring the focus to your nostrils if you're breathing in and out of your nose, and just focus your breath there. If your eyes are open, you can take in what's going on in your space. And if they're closed, maybe notice what you see behind your closed eyelids. And then we bring in this complement, this idea of bringing in relaxation at the same time. So are there any parts of you that are working here that maybe don't have to? Maybe you just start with your fingertips. You let them curl and relax, soften. Let the toes be light. Perhaps checking in the mouth. That's an easy place where we tend to clench our teeth, hold on here. So can you just let your bottom jaw drop a little bit and soften into the space in your mouth. Let your tongue relax. And just following our breath today. Maybe on your inhale, you breathe in this idea of focus, of alertness, of awareness. Maybe on your exhale is where you let go a little bit. So finding your flow, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale, let all the air leave till there's nothing left, and stay with that breath out. Wonderful. Peeking open the eyes. Sitting up tall. Wonderful. Let's just start by rolling the shoulders here. My fellow yogi cheese, my little buddy here, along for the practice. And then we'll go ahead and shift to the other side. Roll your shoulders the other way. I got distracted by the cat. Excellent. Letting the shoulders drop, fingertips come down to your side, and maybe just let them curl here, let them be soft. We're going to think about finding length in the arms today. So we'll just inhale. Fingertips are soft here, but can you stretch the arms? Nice. Exhale, we'll keep them soft, keep them curled. Arms are long, bring it down. Wonderful, let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. This time we'll inhale, we'll reach the arms up. If it feels okay, you can look up, maybe move the wrists a little bit, start to find a little mobility here through the joints in the wrists. Beautiful. We'll take a full breath in, and on the exhale, we'll bring the right hand down. You can bring it to a block or to the floor, and then we'll take that side body stretch. See here if you can stay anchored in both your sitting bones. So if your left hip is flying up, just go ahead and ground it back down. Maybe you don't go that far today. We're focusing more on this left side. Can you breathe in? Let your left lung fill up and press into your side ribs. And exhale, send it out. Awesome, yogis. Go ahead and come back through center. Reach up. Exhale, gently bring the left hand down, and then we'll take the bend. So again, staying seated here. Maybe bringing the focus to the right ribs, the right lung. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Beautiful. Inhale, we'll reach both arms up. If it feels okay on your head, your neck, you can carve a line, gaze up. And we'll bring the hands to center, and we'll exhale, we'll just float it down, nice and soft. Take your time. Notice the sensations in your arms from being active, from being above the heart, reaching up. And if you feel a personal intention, maybe something that brought you here, or how you want to feel, or how you want to move through your day or your week, you can see it, you can say it to yourself. Wonderful. One more full breath in. Big exhale, let it go. Awesome. So since we're avoiding being in tabletop today, we want to keep our head upright. We'll just bring the hands down. And I should say this, if you've been sitting crisscross with one leg in front and you want to switch it around for that sense of balance, you can. And know that here you don't have to be crisscross. Legs can be out. You can be kneeling. You could even be in a chair if that feels okay. So wherever you are, maybe we'll bring the hands to the legs, and let's just start to circle a little bit here. And you're just starting to open up, like you're dipping your toes in the water. Just being curious about your spine, your low back maybe. If it feels okay, you can link your breath, breathing in when you come forward and exhaling when you go back. Perfect. If you haven't already, go ahead and switch sides and offer a few circles the other way. Maybe check in with your breath. Notice any areas that feel tight or tense. I already feel one right here. We're just being mindful about it so that when we come into our practice, we think about moving with compassion, not trying to overdo it. Excellent. Go ahead and circle it out. The next time you get to the back, see if you can round the spine, draw your navel in, and we're just gazing down a little bit. So I'm just gazing a little bit ahead of my legs. Palms into knees, knees into palms. And now we're taking a little bit of that cow and cat stretch. So stretching it out, breathe it out. And then inhale, bend the elbows, start to sail your heart forward. You can gaze up if it feels good. Exhale, take the journey, round it out. Take a couple more. Inhale, moving forward, kind of like a back bend. Come out of the low back, let the whole spine move. And then exhale, draw the navel in. Exhale, 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 let it go. Maybe even you feel that space between the shoulder blades. Excellent, one more. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Go ahead and come back to center. We're going to stretch our right leg out here. So right leg goes out, flex the foot. Left knee is bent, left foot can rest on your side. Hello. Right hand can just rest down on that leg. So now maybe you're already feeling a stretch along the back of the right leg. You can stay right here and be upright. We're gonna keep the heart forward. Leg is out to the side. Flex the foot, maybe even spread the toes. Stretch out that space there. Left palm is up. And again, we have these relaxed fingers today. Go ahead and inhale, reach up. And if it feels okay on the exhale, start to slide your right arm. So this is a side body stretch. We're not folding over that leg. Kind of mimicking how we started. You can even bring your top hand down to your ribs and you can take a breath in and see if when you inhale, your lungs can press into your side ribs and those side ribs fill up your palm and your fingers. We'll take one more round of breath. Excellent. Go ahead and bring yourself upright. Oh my, always with the grooming, huh, buddy? Go ahead and switch the legs out. He's like, what's the big deal? It's my living room. I do what I want. Left leg long, left foot flexed. Maybe the toes spread wide. Notice what that feels like. Sitting up tall. Staying here if this is where this feels good to you. Maybe your head is like, I like this. This is exactly where I want to be. Head over heart over the seat. If you want to take it into that side body stretch, left hand down, right palm up, fingertips are soft. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, again, it's a side body stretch. And if that right knee comes up, mine already is, just invite it to relax down. Maybe you don't go as far. And this is the side I was tight, so being mindful, maybe I stay nice and tall here. If you like breathing into your side ribs, if that helps you kind of feel those full, complete breaths, you can bring your hand down, take a full breath in, let the ribs fill up the fingertips in the hand. And exhale, let it go. One more round, yogis. Full breath in. There's my buddy. Exhale. Beautiful. Coming upright. Oh, just as he gets comfortable, I gotta move my legs again. Let's come to butterfly. So again, now we've got this external hip rotation on both sides. Soles of the feet together. And you can decide, do you like your heels close? That'll feel a more intense stretch on the inner thighs. Or if you feel like your back needs some love today, you can send your feet a little farther away and create a diamond shape. So wherever you are, we'll sit up tall here. We'll drop the shoulders. So feel the length in your spine. And we'll take a breath in. And then your choice, my friends. Maybe you stay here. If you want on the exhale, you can lean forward a little bit. So again, we're keeping the head upright today, not trying to drop it down. But you know, if you want to round your head forward, that's okay too. Just options. Awesome, guys. I'm so distracted by this kitty today. Hello. Finding a little more length in the spine. Navel draws in. One more breath in. Aww. And exhale, come to center. All right, yogis. Amazing job. Drawing the knees together. And we'll just do a little bit of core. So you can stay seated the way you are. And we'll just check out a little bit of grounded boat pose. So we'll keep the feet on the floor, or you can flex the feet again and press down through the heels. Wherever suits your body, nice tall spine, and on boat pose, it's really easy to round it out and cave in. So let's find the length, let's find the integrity of this posture. Arms can be long, you can even bring them here. And then check out your gaze. What is it like to send the gaze up on an angle? Leaning back, core is engaged, maybe breathing in through the nose, finding your exhale, drop the shoulders. There's always these adjustments we can make. One more inhale. Exhale. Awesome job. Go ahead and bring the hands a little bit behind you. Take the feet to the outer edges. And then just go ahead and kind of switch the knees side to side. Roll it out here. Sorry, kitty. Finding your windshield wipers, maybe even finding a little arch in the back. You can even pick that opposite hand up. So my knees go to the right, you can stretch your left arm across. Do what feels good to your body. We'll take one more on each side. Nice creaky floor. Awesome. All right, here we go. So we're gonna come to a standing position. So you may already be facing the short way on your mat or the long way. We're just gonna come to a ball squat and we're just gonna come to standing. So again, we're trying to keep the head upright. So feel your legs working as you start to stand up here. Excellent. And then moving any props. Blanket to the side. And then we're just gonna take it easy here. So we're trying to be mindful of our heads today. So we'll just swish the hips side to side. Yeah. Rocking it out, opening up a little bit. Beautiful. So no sun salutations today. Head is nice and upright, but that doesn't mean we can't link with our breath and still find a little bit of that movement. So you are welcome to stand in the center of your mat, or you are welcome to stand at the top of your mat or the back, whatever floats your boat. We'll stand tall and we'll just come into mountain pose. Toes forward, knees forward. Find a neutral position for your body. Maybe the arms are down at your side. And again today, maybe the fingertips just curl, it's okay, keep it soft. Find somewhere that you can be relaxed and alert. There we go. Infusing it to the rest of our practice. So what is it like to stand here, feet press into the floor, and we'll just inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take your hands to heart. Wonderful. On the inhale, send those prayer hands up, slice them up. Exhale, press it away. Let's just do one more like that. Inhale, lengthening the arms. You can gaze up if it's okay with your head. Exhale, draw it to heart. Inhale, slice it up. Maybe gaze up. Exhale, bring it down. Beautiful. Breathing in. Breathing out. All right, so adding on a little bit more if it feels okay. Still staying upright, my friends. We're gonna be using a little bit of chair pose, but we'll have a little space between the legs today. So, standing tall, mountain pose. Just breathe in right here. Breathe out. What is it like to inhale, reach the arms up? If you keep the arms up, can you exhale into a little chair? Stay here for a round of breath, breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, stand up tall, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, hands down or to heart. Breath in, breath out. One more time, yogis. Inhale, find the lift. Exhale, sink the hips, bend the knees, mini chair. Full breath in, toes are light. Full breath out. Inhale, press into the floor, come up to standing. Exhale, release your arms down. Very nice. Opening up across the body. Let's go ahead and take the right arm across. Thumb plugs into the ceiling, palm faces me, and then you'll take the back of your left forearm or your wrist and we'll take a stretch here across the triceps, across the shoulders. And again, if you want to swish and sway, that kind of felt instinctively right to me, or if you just want to stand tall, and still you can do that. Nice. Go ahead and release, shake it out. And then other side, left arm comes across, dropping the shoulder down, because this is about finding that little bit of ease while we open up. Back of the right hand or the wrist or the forearm presses in as you take that stretch. So maybe you're feeling it right here. Wonderful. One more breath in. And let it go. Awesome. Rolling through the shoulders again. This time, if it feels okay, go ahead and come to the top of your mat, top of your space, wherever you are. And here we'll find a little bit of our standing postures. So we'll stand tall here and notice what it feels like to be nice and upright. Drop the shoulders down. Feel the curves, the natural curves that exist in your spine. And from here, this little bit of balance, the weight goes into the right leg, and we're just gonna pop the left knee and lift the left heel. And yogis, you may feel like keeping your arms down feels good. Sometimes hands to hips makes people feel stable, or even prayer right in front of the heart. And finding something to focus on, something that's not moving. And you can stay here, or you can float that foot. What is it like to flex through the ankle? We've got active feet, or you can even draw that leg up a little higher. So see what feels okay for you today. Everybody's different, and we all experience different moments of balance. So no pressure here. It's okay if we wiggle and we fall out. Very nice. From here, we'll float the foot down. We'll bring the hands to hips, and that same leg that was floating, let's go ahead and step it back. So left leg steps back, we're gonna come to our warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Bending into the right knee. And again, taking your time to make the adjustments to let this posture work for you. You don't have to fit into a specific shape. We kind of find the bones of it, the skeleton of it, and then because we're all built differently, we find a way that this can serve us the best. So perhaps feeling a stretch through the front of the left hip flexor, and the left toes turn out on that angle. And we're gonna move nice and slow here because we are keeping it cool today, keeping it steady for the brain. Hands at heart center, Virabhadrasana one. See if you can pull the right hip back a little bit, left hip forward. And then maybe you reach the arms up, or keep them at heart center. What is it like to keep those fingertips soft? Drop the shoulders. You got it, guys. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Go ahead and straighten the leg. We'll bring the hands to the hips, and we're going to shift into warrior two. So maybe sliding the left foot back and having that left foot be parallel to the short end of your mat. And then here we've got that external hip rotation with the right leg, the right hip. So we're bending into the right knee, and maybe you're starting to figure out where you find your alignment. If your right knee is dipping in, just invite it out towards the pinky toe side. Now our heart is facing the long side of the mat. We stretch the arms out, and we gaze over again. Relax soft fingers. Warrior two. So with today's practice, we're kind of holding these postures, letting it all sink in, building our muscle, building our focus, and also just taking it easy, trying not to go too fast with anything. Excellent, yogis. From here, drop the back arm. We're gonna inhale, lift the leading arm and straighten the front leg. So kind of like a reverse triangle. So take a stretch up, breathe it in. And then exhale, go ahead and bend back into warrior two. So here we find a gentle flow, and we'll stay for a round of breath. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle of sorts. Straighten the leg, reach the arm up. Stay for a breath in. Breath out. One more inhale, reach a little taller. And exhale, take the bend, warrior two. Breathing in. Breathing out. Awesome. Hands come to hips. Straighten that leg, and now we're inviting the toes to face the long side of the mat. So coming into that nice, tall, wide-legged stance. Maybe you even pigeon toe your feet in a little bit. And we'll bring the arms out to the side. So if you're hyperextending and locking out the knees, just have that little bend there. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe the fingertips touch, maybe not. You can always hold space here. Take a breath in, or even make that water gun mudra. Exhale, a little side bend to the right. Inhale up through center. Exhale, side bend the other way. Wonderful. Go ahead and come back through center. And we'll send the arms down. Very nice. Go ahead and heel toe the feet in. We'll find a nice reset here. We'll do our little chair flow. So we're still finding strength. We don't have to power through all the time and move super fast to still build the muscle, build the strength in our body. So mountain pose, maybe you're facing the side, feet and ankles underneath the hips. Go ahead and inhale, reach up. Gaze up only if it feels okay. Exhale, sink it down. And if it, maybe you take a little deeper here. Breathing in, toes are light. Breathing out, sink a little more. Awesome. Inhale, stand it up. Exhale, park the arms down. Very nice, yogis. Go ahead and come to the top of your mat or even the back of your mat, wherever you want to start. Since I'm facing you guys, I'm going to go to the back. And we'll repeat our standing flow. We'll just focus on the other leg. So from here, we're at our mountain pose. We're facing the short side of our space. Send the weight into the left leg. Ground through those four corners. And just go ahead and find your focus. Bend the right knee, maybe lift the right heel. If your arms are long, see if you can draw the shoulders down, draw the shoulder blades down the back. So feel the length in your neck, back of the skull. And if it's all right, you can float the foot or even bend the knee and draw it up. Again, for your balance, you may want to move your hands. You can always be at hips or at prayer. It doesn't have to be the same as the first side. Continuing to breathe, relaxing the jaw, the muscles in the face. And we'll just gently bring that floating leg down. Awesome. Lots of awesomes today, guys. Left leg leads, step the right foot back. Here we go, warrior one. So already starting to pull the left hip back. And then start to bend into the left knee. Right foot is pointed out on that angle. And you can just take it up and down if that's all right, or you can find your static posture. My hip flexors feel tight, so I'm just kind of checking this out here. When you're ready, find the bend. Maybe the knee is over the ankle. You can start with those hands at heart center, Virabhadrasana 1. If you're leaning forward into this, come back, let it come to you. And then maybe we float the arms up. We'll stay for 2 rounds of breath. Warrior 1. Great. Go ahead and straighten the leg. Hands come down to the hips. And we're going to start to open into our warrior 2. So the left toes face the short side. We bend into that left knee. Back foot is parallel or even kind of angled in a little bit. And now you're already working on that hip rotation, opening up through the left side. Heart faces the long way. Send the arms out, drop the shoulder blades down the back. And again, here, it's easy to lean forward, like, come to me, warrior 2, I'm excited for you. What is it like to pull it back? Be like, I'll be here, you come to me, we'll meet in the middle. Nice vertical spine. Connect to your breath, see if you can breathe in and out through your nose. Find your exhale. On the inhale, back arm down, straighten the leading leg, lift the leading arm for a version of a reverse triangle. So you can decide how long you want to get here. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into the leg, even out the arms. Again, if you're leaning into that warrior 2, I know I do it a lot, go ahead and pull it back. Full round of breath. Here we go, one more, nice and slow. Inhale, stand up tall, lift the left arm. Exhale, stay. One more inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Breathing in. Breathing out. Beautiful. Straighten the legs. Feet turn so that they are, we'll start with in that wide-legged stance, nice and tall here. And then since we've done a lot of external hip, we'll just turn the toes out. Hello, Penny. Cat number 2 is here. And we'll just find a little sinking down. So again, we're keeping our head upright, head over heart. Hands can be at prayer here. Breathe in. You're gonna feel your inner thigh muscles, even draw the pelvic floor up. Exhale, sink it down, and let's stay. Breathing in, breathing out. 2 more rounds. Inhale, we got this. Exhale, maybe sink a little lower or feel my leg muscles. Last one, yogis. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly stand it up. And then we'll just heel toe the feet in underneath. Or walk them in. That seemed easier for me. I was getting stuck on my mat. Very nice. Mountain pose, standing tall. Go ahead and reach it up. On the exhale, take a side body stretch. Right arm down. Whoo, right fingertips reach down. Here we go. Breathing into the left side. Excellent. Inhale up through center. Second side, left hand down. Maybe the hips go out to the right. Breathing in. I feel it on that right side again, so I'm going to pull it back. Beautiful. Inhale up through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Soften it in. Take 2 rounds of breath. Very nice, yogis. Coming down through a ball squat, and we'll close out together today. So if Shavasana is in your practice and you want to come down to your back, you can absolutely do that. Take a rest, but staying true to the offering I have today, we're gonna end seated. So we'll close out together. But again, anything else that feels good to you, if coming down your back and taking those stretches, twists, anything you need, if you're feeling up to it, if that feels okay, go ahead and do it. And even take a few minutes for Shavasana for rest. But for here, we'll just find a little quiet in our seated posture. So seat of your choice. You can let the hands rest on the legs or hands at heart, whatever feels okay to you. And we'll close out with a little focused breath here. So I read a book by James Nestor. It's called Breath. And he did years of research on how to find the optimal way to breathe for your health, for your mental health, for your physical health. And talking to scientists, to musical artists, to yogis, going through history and whatnot. What he found is the optimal breath is about 5 to 6 seconds in through the nose, 5 to 6 seconds out. So we'll go ahead and do that, and just to even it out, we're gonna go ahead and do 4 counts in and 6 counts out, because lengthening the exhale is a nice way to trigger that rest and digest. So since we're closing out here, we'll go ahead and do that. So if you feel okay, go ahead and join me for this. We'll exhale out all the air. We'll take a regular breath in, go ahead and fill up, no counting. Exhale, send it out. And then if breathing in through your nose is possible, we're gonna go ahead and do that. So inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose if possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last round together. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a regular, unique breath in for yourself. Maybe exhale, send it out the mouth. Because sometimes that feels good to release a little bit. Very nice, yogis. We'll close out together. If you'd like to bring your hands to heart center, you can. Otherwise, just let them rest wherever it feels good. Notice how you feel. Notice how your physical body feels. Notice what your emotions are like right now. And check in with your energy. And without labeling it good or bad, just a nice way to ask yourself how you're doing today. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. Please leave a comment or send me a note. Let me know how you're doing, what you felt in your practice. Love to hear from you guys. From my heart to yours, thank you for joining me. Have an amazing day. Namaste.